news on a big day for the Prime Minister when it comes to what went on with Peter Mandelson and his vetting. The row, as you know, is whether or not Keir Starmer should have been told that Peter Mandelson failed his vetting. That vetting that was done after the announcement of his appointment, but before he took up the job. Keir Starmer insists that he should have been told, in fact, the top civil servant cleared him for the job. Here is the development in the last half an hour. We've discovered that, buried in official papers that were released a few weeks ago, the head of the civil service, Simon Case, in November 2024, told Keir Starmer that he ought to get all of the security vetting done before he announced the appointment. Right now, Keir Starmer's case is, after the announcement of the appointment, the security vetting was done, it was wrong, he wasn't told. Clearly, in November 2024, the head of the civil service was advising that security vetting needed to be sorted before the document, before the announcement was made. If I could read you the key section, he's saying, if you want to make a political appointment, that's what this bit is referring to, in a note from Simon Case to Keir Starmer, and we will develop a plan for them to acquire the necessary security clearances and do due diligence on any potential conflicts of interest or any other issues that you should be aware before confirming your choice. So that's Simon Case saying, get the necessary security clearances, get Peter Mandelson, if it's him, vetted and cleared before you confirm your choice, i.e. make the announcement. Clearly, Keir Starmer chose not to do that. Keir Starmer chose to ignore what is quite clearly formal advice from his cabinet secretary to do the security vetting before the appointment. Today, Keir Starmer's case for the defence of himself is that he says that even though he left the security vetting till after the announcement, he should have been told it was of utmost importance that he was notified that Peter Mandelson hadn't passed it. It brings into question just how much of a priority at the time and how much weight Keir Starmer put on the security vetting. If he didn't bother to do it despite official advice at the time before the announcement of the appointment, then that suggests it was of a lower importance than arguably some critics would say Keir Starmer is making it out today. We will see Keir Starmer's anger on display in the Commons after 3:30, but this, I'm sure, will be another dimension of what he gets asked about.